Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Lightning Gaming. So guys, in this video I'm gonna show you how to level up your thralls while gaining lots of endgame resources at the same time. Now the great thing about this method is you can do it as early game as well. You don't need to wait until endgame. Also, I did receive this tip through a comment, so thank you for that, and I already tested it out. It works 100%. But with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Now to do this, you are gonna go over to the Unnamed City right over here on the map. Just keep in mind there is faster ways, including a AFK method to level up your thralls. This is only if you want to collect tons of resources while leveling them up. So once you get to the Unnamed City, you are basically gonna be focusing on all the skeletons in the area. But also if you are doing this at a later game stage, not early game, you can go and you can kill all the bosses as well. After killing all the skeletons, you are gonna make sure to loot all of them. Now guys, I know if you look at the resources one skeleton drops, it's not gonna look like much. But if you loot all of them while leveling up your thralls, you are gonna be surprised at what kind of resources you can walk away with. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna stay in this area for a little bit until my thralls reach about level 12, maybe 13, then I'm gonna show you how much resources I actually got. One thing to keep in mind is that my thralls were already at level 7 when I reached this location. I have 2 Dalencias following me, so I will be staying here until my thralls is about level 13 or 14. Then I'm gonna show you exactly what kind of resources I got after killing and looting all the skeletons the whole time. Now I will also be doing bosses because I am at a later game stage and I already have some decent armor and weapons. Another thing that I notice is the bosses in the Unnamed City will also drop you good amounts of perfected light, medium and heavy padding, and with that also a bunch of dragon powder. So that might be another reason to come and level up your thralls over here. It's just so many free resources you can actually get without needing to farm, just by leveling up your thralls like you would have done in anyway. And then of course another one of my favorite spots will be right over here in the Unnamed City, over at the commander. There's gonna be a bunch of skeletons here you can kill and loot, and then also the commander yourself. Now of course if you are coming here early game and you just want to level up your thralls, maybe grab some resources in the process, I would recommend staying away from this boss until your thralls that at least get a few levels. But overall the bosses in the Unnamed City, especially the skeleton bosses, is very easy and you shouldn't have a problem taking them down if you have 2 thralls following you. Even if you just started out on a fresh server, if you go over and you get some black crosshairs, get a few levels on them, then you should have no problem running the Unnamed City. While you are here, also keep an eye out for the chest, because a lot of times they can actually contain star metal tools, so make sure you grab that loot also. Okay, so after staying in this area and leveling up my thralls a bit, this is the resources I got from the skeletons and some of the bosses. Like you can see guys, we got a bunch of random resources. We got a bunch of fur, steel fire, basically all the types of lotus. We actually got more than 100 grey lotus flowers as well. That's also nice. So you can just go and grind that up and start making strength buffs. We also got a bunch of armor repair kits, weapon repair kits. We got hardened bricks, normal bricks. Like you can see, even purple lotus, black lotus. One thing that I did notice is you will get a lot more perfected heavy padding in the Warmaker dungeon. But still, when I get to that, I'm gonna show you, you still get a good amount over here as well. We got just over 40 dragon powder, like you can see over there. And then also a bunch of Grandmaster armor repair kits. I think there's about 7. Yeah, we've got 7 of those. A whole lot of heavy padding if you want to use that. Steel reinforcements. A bunch of different bars as well. Okay, let's see what else I have here. Insulated wood, iron reinforcements over there. We also did get a good amount of silver and gold bars. We also did get a good amount of composite obsidian bars, hardened steel as well. And like you can see, we've got a bunch of both compost and potent compost, so perfect for growing lotus flowers. And then furthermore, we've got some oil. And then of course, if you are gonna kill the bosses, you can get some decent weapons from this location as well. We did only get a few star metal bars, really not much of that. But if I go over here, you'll see that we got some perfected medium padding, more than 30. I also got some perfected heavy padding, more than 20 of those. Okay, let's see what else I got. Just a bunch more fur over there. Okay, let's go down. Okay, that argument, that's not bad at all. And if I go down, you will see that we also got a bunch of tools, including star metal pick, which is not bad, especially for early game. But yeah, that's about all the loot that I got. Like you can see, guys, you can really get a ton of resources while leveling up your thralls, if you decide to use this method. Then also, guys, like I mentioned before, I normally stay in the area until my thralls is around level 14, maybe even 13. And from there I would head over to the Warmaker dungeon, because the thralls would be strong enough to kill the bosses in there. But that's about it for this video. Thank you everyone for watching. If you are new to the channel, please remember to like and subscribe. But until next time, guys, cheers, see ya.